So, guys, Semen here. I was thinking about something. That shouldn't come as a surprise anymore. I'm going to stop saying that. So, have you ever wondered that, since you've started this practice, that you've been sort of discriminated against to some degree? It's almost as if people of all shapes, sizes, colors, creeds, beliefs, they sort of don't want you around, right? They don't want you in their midst. And when you do, they do have to, share the space with you. They try to be they're very, very curt. They try to end the conversation very quickly. All around trying to be very, very avoidant. Of course, you try to make sense of it because this is a physical world. Everything that you've learned up to this point had a physical basis. 1 + 1 = 2. It's literally one thing of another thing being combined to create two of that thing, or a combination of the two parts, which made it two. Everything that you believed up to this point had a physical basis. It was grounded in the physical reality. When you are on this practice of semen retention, you are entering a world that has a physical basis as well, because you are physically retaining the seed, the semen. But in addition, you are producing metaphysical effects. You try to justify still because you don't understand what's going on metaphysically. You don't understand what's really going on in a spiritual sense. You try to say that it's because I'm a minority, right? Or it's because I'm this color. It's because I believe in this, which is why I'm getting this sort of result. You have to understand that it was never about your race. When it comes to semen retention, they are not discriminating or marginalizing you because of what you look like. It is never because of that. It is because of what you exude. We have situations of people that, of a different culture mixing completely with another culture that is, generally known to not be accepting of people from that other culture, but they accept them wholeheartedly, right? And they seem like they look just like you, right? Race can't be an issue. The what you believe can't be an issue. Then what is it? It is only because of, that sounds like Earthbound music. Sounds like Earthbound. This is only because of your new vibration. Everything that I've been saying in my videos, they have a truth to it. There is a basis of objectiveness to it. You save your seed, you are improving your subconscious. Your subconscious projects something completely different. You experience that new projection in the form of your change, modified reality. And then that reality goes into your subconscious and it becomes like a flywheel effect. What you guys don't understand about that process is that you are changing your vibrational state. You are changing the way that you are perceived in this world. Therefore, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter your ethnicity. It does not matter what your color is. It doesn't matter the historical connections or what is generally perceived about your color or your race or what you think or how you think. It is due to your vibrational state being completely different. Therefore, the individuals of this world don't want anything to do with you. It is the same as standing next to someone that is perpetually screaming very, very loud, consistently without ceasing. That is the same thing when you are a person of a high vibration due to what you have done to yourself on semen retention next to someone that has not gone through that adventure, that has not gone through that journey. It is a very, very scary ground. It is a very, very desolate area. More likely than not, you will not, you won't find any individual that is on the same wavelength as you, that wants to be on the same wavelength. You will not be accepted by people that accepted you before. I recorded a little earlier today another video, and there was these guys I went to the gym with. Of course, I was, shouting about spirituality. I was trying to talk about the things of the higher realm. And, they refuse. I mean, one of them talked to me, and had a long conversation because I haven't seen him in a very long time. But the others refused to look at me, refused to acknowledge me, all of that. You have to understand, guys, that the truth exists as a vibration. It is not just something you just ingest and that's it. Truth, objective truth exists as a vibration. The only way to truly embody truth is to literally embody it. That means on a vibrational level, you are on the same level as that objective truth. People can understand all over the world that 1 + 1 = 2, or the mathematical imperatives or implications of certain things are true. But unless they embody that understanding on a vibrational level, there is no understanding. There is only an acknowledgement. When you are on semen retention, guys, when you are celibate, you will get very, very close to the objective truths in this reality. There are only a couple, right? There are only a few. And you will not only be able to understand it, but embody it, but also choose to disown that. That is the strength of semen retention. You see, the people of this world are very, very prone to their idea of truth, because they're able to modify the natural objective states of the things that were existed during the times of the primordial, right? The times of the beginning. As we've become more and more modernized and we've had all these new innovations, we have modified truth to fit our basis needs. We say once upon a time, it was abhorrent to masturbate and to release, right? Because of the things that were connected with it. Obviously, sperm represents life, semen represents life, and by squandering it just because you felt like doing it recreationally or just for some sort of comfort was completely sacrilegious. We have now modified those truths, and the new priests of the truth are the doctors that tell us that it is healthy to do masturbation, when in reality, when we really go within ourselves, we stop, we cease, release, we stay on the practice of semen retention, we understand that not to be true. I did digress a little bit, but let's reel it back in just a tad bit. Well, let's connect it really. The same can be said with the idea that you are part of a group, an ethnic group, just because of the color of your skin. When you're on the practice of semen retention, you will get rejected left and right by your own people. It doesn't matter if you're Russian. It doesn't matter if you're Ethiopian. It doesn't matter if you're from New Zealand. If you are on this practice of semen retention, you will be rejected by your people. This is natural. It doesn't matter if you share a culture or a color with them, because this is the world. You are now vibrating on a higher level. You're on a different sphere of existence. You're the truths you embody are not the same of the ones that they can even perceive. They can only acknowledge it. They can't perceive it, let alone embody those truths. Therefore, making this existence of yours a very, very solitary existence, a very, very lonely one, right? Because there will be a few people that resonate with you generally. What do you do, right? Especially within the midst of cultures that hollow family, that hollow union. You have to understand that these things are of the world. These are modified truths based on the basis states that we've started to embody, based on the activities that we now partake in, that we find to be true, that we find to be pleasurable. Ultimately, that's why we modify these things to be true. Be on your practices of semen retention despite the storm of this general world, despite the maelstrom of the doctrines and the policies that the modern people try to shove down your throat. Pause. You are way more important than you know. You are way more powerful than you know. The fact that you are one of the minority that even observed this practice and found out about the practice, let alone the even smaller minority that put the practice into practice. Prepare for everything horrible to come your way out of the physical world, including the rejection of the people that share the same color as you, that share the same phenotype as you. There is no solace, there is no safe space in this world, there is no comfort. Rather, there is only comfort in the individuals that share your vibration. Find out what you can do to rise on the practice and accept the ones that are willing to accept you, because you guys embody the same higher frequency, the one that enables you to escape the second death, the one that enables you to escape the perpetual rebirth, as the Buddhists call. Semen retention will rise you to very, very high heights. You are naturally leaving a lot of space between the people who choose to stay at the bottom of the stairs. The choice has to be made. I've made my choice, gentlemen. Have you? Will you make your choice? And not only make your choice momentarily, but make it perpetually in every existing successive moment. You will have groups of individuals telling you that you need to get down with this girl. You need to get down and get family. You need to get down and take drugs. You need to drink alcohol with these individuals, smoke weed, and joy in the things of this world. The people that look just like you, they'll tell you to do all these things because that's all they know. It's not necessarily from a malicious standpoint. It's not necessarily from a malevolent point of view. Although it is, I mean, the point of view is naturally malevolent. It's bad. It's meant to bring you down, keep you anchored. They don't understand what they do, the individuals of this world, even the ones that look just like you. There is no truth in the actions of an individual, even though they share the same phenotype as you. There is only truth in the objective reality and in what is objectively known to be good and true. You must accept this new height of semen retention. You must accept this new penance and reconciliation that is only achieved through celibacy, and rise to higher levels, rise to higher spheres, understand the things of this world. I will say this again, you will be rejected by the people that look just like you, the people that that believe that they think just like you, the people that have grown up with the same past as you. You will be rejected by them all. You will have nowhere to put your head. You will receive information and you will only have yourself in order to perceive that information. There will be no outside source, no outside help, no outside perception. That will be uplifting, of course, other than the ones that will tell you that this information is false, it is a fallacy, and the only religion that one should obey is the one of gluttony, the one of overconsumption, and the one of recreational pleasure and overusage of the sexual faculty in order to maintain the vibration of the lower planes. That is their idol. We know what it is to be true. You either do semen retention or you do not. There is no middle path. And with that being said, that is all I have to say to you guys today. If you enjoyed that kind of content, like, comment, subscribe. Do not ever let this place get you down. It's very good at it. The world is run by the cult of the serpent. The serpent is an embodiment of that primordial serpent, the devil, right? Satan. This vibration that exists. It's almost like Earthbound. If you guys know the video game Gygas. Gygas was an energy source. Right? Gygas didn't necessarily have a form, or maybe that was the way it was because of the flipping of the devil's machine, or the I forget what machine they used, the devil's machine, perhaps. But that is evil. It's a vibration, and in the Earthbound, Gygas and this evil is able to put itself into various forms, and even into the form indirectly of the people that share the same phenotype as you. There is no solace there. There is no advice there, unless they are talking about the pleasures that are felt from the practice of semen retention and practicing restraint in all senses of the word. Rise, gentlemen, ascend. Do not let this world ever get you down. And always, above all, stay radiant, and I will always see you. Well, I will see you guys in the next video.